Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. I needed a little break from this for a hot minute, and we were in a good place to take a break, so a break was taken. Big hello to chat. We are getting started a little early today because the guest of honor is already here. So I'm just going to run straight into it, but we'll mention briefly just some things that have been going on recently that might affect our playthrough. First thing is we are about to get the release of the Final Fantasy 16 Chronicle, which has a lot of dev notes and other insights into the development of the game, mostly the building of the world in question. I should be getting that guide. I'm thinking maybe further toward the end of the month is when Logos comes out. When I get Logos, I'm going to be reading through literally all of it. Like I've been given a copy of the original Bible that was fully translated by the Vatican. If I find anything in that is relevant, I will mention it on stream. It will be part of our discussions. But until I actually get my hands on it, I can't say anything about it because I don't know what's in it, because obvious reasons. But that is something that's on the calendar. Another thing that is coming up is Final Fantasy 14 is moving into speculation season for the next expansion. We have FanFest coming up at the end of next month. No, I did not get tickets. All my friends did. I will probably take that weekend off just to watch FanFest and figure out, insights and everything else. Because a lot of the future of 14, I think, has been foreshadowed in this game that we are playing right now. One of those things is the location of the DLC. But we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Continuing on. I think the last thing that happened was we got our bird back. There's Ambrosia. Hi, birdie. I like the bird's eye patch. It's very good. We're going to go ahead and head back to the hideaway for now. I have to relearn how everything works in this video game because I haven't played in a long time, so I'm probably going to eat ass repeatedly. But I'm not playing it on hard mode, so fuck it.
Where's Gav?
Also, they said something about there was a new delivery, so I guess maybe I can get a new thing. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe they mean all this shit. Yeah, I think they mean all this shit. Wait. Hold the fucking phone. Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. I love the XP boosting item. That's great. But I want to do something really quick just because I won't be able to contain myself until I do it. How good is it? I can't imagine it's that good. That's dumb. We're getting rid of that. What does it say? Okay. That's good lore on it. That's very fun, though. You could start the game with all these weapons and just be immediately overpowered. But, what I'm kind of interested in, actually, is these two little things here. Extra gil and extra XP is not something I want to sniff at. That's a lot less grinding I have to do later if I go ahead and equip those. So I think I will. I think I will go ahead and equip those. Sure. Why not? I don't have any problem with that. You're not a real gamer. You're using the DLC items. Whatever. Show me. Is the new items down here? They are. That's good.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
All my friends are missing eyes.
Report.
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
All right. We now have access to our Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt board. It'll basically just be a lot more side quest stuff.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Okay, as amusing as that is, I need to replace it with something else.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Let's go ahead and check active time history. Our current hideaway is essentially a large airship. Just kind of not in repair anymore. It's not something we can get into the air because it's just a wreck from the Fallen Ages, but it is in the middle of the river, so we won't have the problem like we did with Titan in the last hideaway.
Won't be long now, Martel. You'll try your... Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just... Well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
It's not the ether.
Hey Asbel, thanks for coming, welcome to the stream. We're currently in the process of giving some epic apples to people. Epic quality apples because they've been bred
Come through the forge today.
to not be bitter for a very long time. I don't think I'm going the right way. I think I might have just taken the long way around.
And you say Sid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for this.
Let's check the rep vendor and see if there's anything for us.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Here you are.
Some ability points, meteorite, and we'll just keep checking in here and getting more shit for free.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe. So Arthur's all right. I'm planning it yet.
Apples?
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
totally not a bottle episode of the whole damn game, and a commentary on how the most important things are extremely simple. Forgive me, I've suddenly completely forgotten how to fast travel. My goodness God, what is happening? Alright, there we go. Let's get to blowing up rocks, shall we?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Borf! Borf, borf, borf!
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can, and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Alright. We're gonna set out and head toward Amber, but first I do want to point out that thing in the distance. We can finally see Rosaria Castle from where we are. And I am remembering how to control a bird.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Are you not?
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing again?
Oh good, the Nazis are here.
Alright.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours. For a price.
I don't think he has anything. Ooh, he's got elixirs. Yes, please.
Much obliged.
Yes, please.
There you are.
Yes,
Won't be
please.
disappointed.
Bet there all be of you.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Filthy rats!
To be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire? What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
Interesting.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
If that's their new name for people that are, like, hiding their bearer marks.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Woof.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Bard.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, I've fallen.
Since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
It's probably Ultima! These fucks.
More of my mother's men.
Oh, I gotta
Thanks, Gal.
forget what the button was. I'll kill them. I don't give three shits about the Fallen, but I will absolutely fucking dunk on some black shields. That felt nice. It does a body good to kill Nazis. Spooters! I don't want to fight the spooters. They're just critters. Oh.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
There's a healer somewhere, huh? Where's the healer at? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I thought I assassinated this one, but apparently not. He's very dead now. Where's this healer at? They're all called Black Shields. I can't tell them apart. Normally they have a nice, helpful name for me, like Healer 3. Oh, wrong menu. Whoopsie. I kicked him. I kick him. I kick him. I hit him in the face. I kick him and hit him in the face. That fight went on way longer than it should have, but the healer was making it fun for me. So I just decided not to kill him because I wanted to hurt them all more.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. guardians of the flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Mount the fuck up!
Run like the wind.
Oh, come on.
You deserve a rest.
You deserve a rest for traveling 5 feet.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
I beg to differ. You could use your bird.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Elizabeth.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That'll do, girl.
You freaking kidding me? Come on.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
No birds allowed.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
I don't know why the hell it keeps dismounting me like that. It's very annoying. Let's go to the beach. Beach.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Do we have active time more on the Lazarus? I want to check this one. Okay.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Fuck off! Find the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, away with you, filth! Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Spooky!
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Well, about that. That was maybe a little bit too cruel for that one bandit. Maybe. He was already at 1 health. I really didn't need to hit him with a lightning bolt.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Oh, good, it's Wade. Oh, no. Sorry.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
What is it you require?
What you got, bud? Ooh, Demon Tamer's arm guards? Those look pretty good. I'll fucking
Of course, my lord.
equip them shits. rest of this I don't really care too much about.
An honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Alrighty. We actually have Wayne in our party now, so let's go kick some ass.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Yeah!
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Forest area! Forest area!
Shot clock!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Hello, buddy. How are you today, buddy?
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start whacking this dude.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Eviscerated. Oh, look.
In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Fuck you, you heaven sword motherfucker. I'm gonna wait for all my cooldowns to be back up before I start fucking with you, I think. You stupid bitch! You stupid bitch! Oh, that was fucking good. Holy shit, the stagger damage! Oh my god, that was so much damage! Holy shit, that was amazing. Oh god, that was very good. Alright. The only thing I fucked up is I could have used Torgal and probably killed him if I'd been using Torgal with that. Let's go ahead and use a couple potions. Just go and top my HP off. Let's see here. He's in the danger zone again! You fucking dumbass! Oh my god, die! Oh, fuck you! You're so fucked, dude! You are so fucked, dude! Oh my god, all the damage that's about to happen! Holy shit! Oh god, I love that combo. It's so funny. He kept landing inside of my fucking thunder spikes. What am I supposed to do? That boss encounter just evaporated into fucking ash.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Oh, Wade's been in it. Wade has been dealing with a lot in our absence.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I love the salute that the shields have. It's pretty fucking awesome. Hope you're all ready for an amazing cutscene.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary.
never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
I love Uncle Byron. He's so good.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Oh my god.
This will be fun.
He's so good. What an amazing character.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I
I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Hokey pokey. Let's take a quick pull back home and see what's going on at the hideaway.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way. Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Okay.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Berserker ring!
All yours.
Berserker ring!
Come again. I may have...
I know what the Berserker ring does. I love this thing. Oh my god, it kicks ass. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Fuck yeah, dude. Incredible.
All for ya.
Super good item. Google.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
On board. On board. On board. On board.
Valid, at
On
least the
board.
name.
Hunt, 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 hunt. Natives of Final Fantasy XIV know exactly what this is. It's literally the same thing. We have a C rank, and we have a B rank, and we can go fuck them the fuck up, and we're definitely going to kill both of these things before we proceed with the story. So, we'll just go ahead and mark those, and we'll do them later. Kupo can get over it, Kupo. I don't have time for his bullshit. We know how hunts work. Come on.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before. Goots. I think he is actually wearing an outfit from Final Fantasy XIV. It's one of the cash shop things. But I don't remember for sure. I think he's wearing something at least similar to it. It's called the Burgess something. I don't remember for sure. Just like Karen's stuff reminds me of the stuff that Matoya wears, but without the hat, it's kind of like hard to make a comparison. All right. Now we have an extra hot mark to deal with later. So I'm going to write these down so I don't forget them. Angel of Death. Claire Fuse and Breck. Bell. Don't mind me. Just making notes in my own chat. Anyway. I think we're good. Because now that just kind of posts up, so we're good. Yeah, we can just go track it down at this point. Cool. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and talk to Vivian, because she's just standing right over here.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Unless we blow it up. We're gonna go blow it up now.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
I think we're going to hold off talking to Jill until we get our side quests caught up. We'll make that the last stop before we head over that way. So, for now, we're going to put the MSQ on pause and just do some side quest stuff. We're not going to talk to Blackthorn until I have his Griffin problem handled. So, that puts us in line to do our first hunt thingy. So let's do our first hunt thingy. Actually, let's see if,
How
And what can I do for you?
Sharon has more shit for us. No, this looks super good.
Come again.
We'll probably stock more stuff anyway.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Yep. Anyway, random content bullshit is go. Let's go ahead and do that now. We just have to figure out how we're going to get to the place we need to go. I think we have to go to Northreach and then go backwards, if I remember right. No, this looks correct. I think it's this gate. It's very weird to get to the place we're trying to get to. We have to, like, think about it backwards. No, I went on the wrong side. So, we're not going that way. We have to go through, I think, the valley, because I think it's right there. So we actually need to go to Lost Wing. I was wrong. I always do that.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystals. Bearers are having trouble with their magics as well.
Cool. Glad you got some sleep, dude. If you're streaming tonight, I will try to show up for it. Oh, I can use my chocobo here. What am I doing?
Ready, go?
Summon bird! Watch this griffin absolutely beat my entire ass. Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta pace yourself a little bit there.
No mistakes.
Is this it? No. I'm allowed to be concerned for your health, asshole.
We're not alone.
Time to fight.
I happen to know several people that are concerned for your health and don't want you to hurt yourself. So don't be selfish.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, hell yeah. This is the spot. Cool. I remembered! Because I got very lost trying to find this thing the first time I went after it. Watch it kick my ass. Bird angry. Bud angry.
The work will have to wait. Vogel, look sharp.
Oh, Lord. There we go. Well, he immediately got out of my fucking thing, which is very annoying. Come back! Come to my thing! Okay, well, he's... There we go. No, here. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's doing the thing. Don't like that. Oh. You son of a bitch. Never make jokes about Final Fantasy XIV mechanics in this game, because they will absolutely happen. They are completely legit. There are so many different abilities that show up in this game that come from 14 that it is atrocious. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't push me into it. Don't push me into it, you fucker. Alright, here we go. Damn it! Timing was slightly off. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh boy! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Fuck you, bird! I fucking dodged away from my thing. You little bastard! Ow! 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 No! 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 I'm gonna just take a little moment to I'm just gonna do a couple of these, just you know, just in case, just there's no real reason. I'm a little, I don't want to get, you know, stun locked into oblivion by this stupid bird. Ow! Holy shit, that one got chill. Come on, stagger, you son of a bitch, stagger. There we go. Get over there. Die, you son of a bitch! Oh, boy. Back here, you overgrown fucking turkey! Jill, you're not dodging this thing very easily. Woo! There we go. There's the stun. Oh, my butt! My entire butt! High potion. Woo! Oh my god! 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 Stupid! I'm in a wall! No! There we go. Lightning rod! Lightning rod now! There we go. Jesus. That Griffin's an asshole. It's all over the damn place. Scarletite. We'll need that for later. Fuck you, bird.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Sorgal, I didn't see you get hit. You get pets.
After it. Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Alrighty. Because I'm not quite done getting my shit kicked in by hunt marks, we're going to delay going back to the hideaway. We're going to go piss off another thing. I think... Where is this at? Royal Meadows... More Dragon's Eyrie, Clairview. Okay, it's in Clairview, I remember that much. This one shouldn't be quite as bad as the Griffin. The Griffin's just insane a little bit.
Keep them pilgers nice and chill.
Look at this place.
Alright. How many potions do I got? I'm fine. I got 2 elixirs and 2 high potions. That's plenty for this. I think that might be our mob right there.
safe.
Yep, that looks right. Let's go and punch this thing to death.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Oh, ow. Timing's a little off on this thing. Whew. Need to watch my timing. I'm definitely not doing a super great job fighting it so far. That's a good magic burst. Nice. Actually, it'll be easier if I can get a little air on it. Kind of forgot about that. Some deadly thrusts, I'm getting a lot more damage in. That one I just missed the timing on. And I missed the timing on that one too. Well, I don't have much to go for staggering it again, I guess. Fun. Eat it, 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 eat it. There we go. There's some good damage. Hell yeah. Not too bad. It started pretty rough, but I cleaned it up at the end. Alrighty.
I know I will.
I think we have one more to go. And before I fight the next one, I'm definitely gonna reload my stock of potions. Eastpool doesn't have a vendor anymore, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's just go to Martha's Rest. We'll do the quest here real quick while we're reloading our stuff.
catch your eye.
Ooh, shit. I'm gonna get that.
There you go. Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. Very well.
Cool.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Scorpion tails! I think those are going to be over there. And we have to go the opposite direction for the hunt marks. Let's go ahead and just do the hunt mark first. And once we get the hunt mark done, we can fast travel and go get those scorpion tails. I don't feel like fighting you guys.
Give me thunder!
Hello, you son of a bitch. Ow.
Too slow.
Oh boy. I forgot the reason this thing's a little dangerous is because it does a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and top up really quick. Ow. Come on. There we go. Oh, he got up. Fuck. Motherfucker! Turn my limit break off. I don't want to waste that. Ow! 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 I think this was the first thing in the game that actually killed me, if I'm remembering correctly. Because it caught me off guard with how much damage it can do. Also, those little frontal cone AoEs, my goodness. Oh, ow. Ow, owie, 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 owie. You son of a bitch. Yeah. Just kind of trying to nick it for now and just get around it and make it keep spinning. Woo, boy. Getting a little spicy. It just fucking did the damage I healed. My goodness. Fuck off, dude. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Oh, God. Hopefully push it here in a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, it's dead, I think. Please eat ass. Please eat ass. Holy crap! That finish, dude! Holy shit, that finish! What a fucking counter! Holy crap! That was amazing. That was real good.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
I feel like I got my revenge on that fucker. Holy crap. Oh, man. He still exhausted all my potions like he usually does, but still.
How do? Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go. Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go.
The Griffin and the Garuda spawn exhausted, like, some of my potions. That thing exhausted, like, all of them.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
And it was a lesser rank. Among dragons, that thing's an asshole.
Come on.
It's just messy. Like, it uses the same attack power patterns that most dragons have, but it has like a couple new abilities, and it feels like it executes them quicker. Alright.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Let's cook some scorpions. Oh god, I got put to sleep! Oh no, the scorpion put me to sleep! Oh! That was embarrassing. Watching Clive just fall over was like, oh no! I've underestimated these things. I've made a mistake.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Uh-huh.
Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses? It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
What have we done? Yeah, it is like the scene from Star Trek. This is revolting. Would you like another? Please.
That monster's taken quite a life.
I think it's from Deep Space Nine, if I remember correctly.
Even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
It's from TNG. David. Yeah, you remember. For some reason, I was thinking it was the exchange between the like emissary from Deep Space Nine, but you're right, it is Data and Guinan. I just was misremembering. Talking about root beer. Yeah, you're right. You're just right. That is entirely what I'm thinking of. I just got the two cross. It's been like 10 years since I've watched any of Next Generation. It's been like a very long time. Yep.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
All right. Now that we have Drake Slayer stuff, let's see if we can craft it, or at least know the materials for crafting it.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
I think we need Electrum. And we'll need a gelatinous mass. Neither of which we have right now. So we'll have to wait a little bit until we get more hunt marks. This ends up turning into a thing where the hunt marks give us resources that we can take to Blackthorn, and he will upgrade our stuff for us. But we have to do that quest first to kind of unlock the ability to do that. Let's check in with Tomes real quick. I'm kind of starting to wrap up our day here today, but I want to end it on kind of a note before we go off on our next adventure.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid? Because you can't have this one.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today?
We're not quite there for getting the next level unlocked. When we finish the next dungeon, we will definitely be there, and we can check out and see what new stuff we get.
Typical nobles.
Yep, that's all the hunt's done. We'll get more later.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours. again. I may have more for you.
There are new
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Not enough swords to
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
All right, let's have this last conversation with Jill, and we'll wrap up the session for today.
It'll be over soon. One way or another.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Oh, ready. We're not gonna do that just yet. We are at a really good stopping point. Next time we will jump straight into making our next raid on our next Mother Crystal and taking down Justinus and helping Jill get over some PTSD the best way possible by killing the motherfucker responsible. Thank you all for joining me today. It's good to be back in the saddle with this stuff. I'm going to keep my sessions kind of short and manageable so I don't get burnout. But we'll get right back to it here soon. And I hope to see you all again next week. Thank you for coming by. I hope you all like starting at 3 o'clock. I think that's a good time for pretty much everybody. So everyone can sleep and they don't have to wake up at the ass crack of dawn to watch me do things. So, all right. See y'all. Bye.